guys, this is it. This is the last game that we have tonight, and then we'll be able to go and look at the rankings, and we'll be able to tell you who is going to make it tomorrow for the semifinals. Is it the quarterfinals? Wait, quarterfinals? No,
yes,
semis. Semis, because there's 4 teams that are going to make it. 2 teams from Group A and 2 teams from Group B.
And we'll have a third place match as well.
Yes, we definitely will. And then, of course, the finals, and that's going to be super exciting. But that's all tomorrow. We've had a very long day today. DZ Mins, good job. We're going to do it. Last game of
It is not over yet, though.
I know.
It's not over yet.
I know. We have for you Turkey versus India. And this is great because so far we've only seen, well, not only, but mainly seen games from Group A. And focusing more on Group B at this point in the tournament is kind of interesting because I want to know, obviously I know how Group A is going to play. What are their opponents like?
Right, so we have Turkey and India up now. And Turkey, we haven't seen too much. Actually, we haven't seen any of Turkey.
At all, yeah, not today.
I know a little bit about Turkey's gameplay because we've seen clips while we were taking breaks. And a few names that we should be looking out for is Felarkon, who is the in-game leader, and Wasili. You're going to check him out a little bit during this matchup. And we've seen India play. We've seen them play.
We actually just watched them play just before with Ozone, and looks like the game is ready, guys. Here it is. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you what time it is right now.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yep, and in Thailand, all those fans still sticking around. We are in Luxville for this last matchup now. Keskin Esports Club is going to be on the attack as the Free Rebels neck break on the defense.
All right, KEC, Keskin Esports Club as the Free Rebels. Let's check out their gameplay. Now, Wasili, as I've been watching before, he's a very calm and collected player who's able to switch between offense and defense very well.
Well, already there's just so many shots being fired, and nobody really getting hit just yet.
Just now, we see Shui getting a shot onto FLR, who is Felarkon. We'll talk about him. We'll say FLR from now on, just so it's not confusing.
Yep.
And Zozo's down as well, so it's a 4v4. Some players really enjoy Luxville a lot. And Wasili going down as well. And a drop down, and Nighthawk getting that kill onto the bag. And now it's a 3v2. Saikovsky and Bonzi the only ones left, but I spoke too soon. Now it's just Bonzi. And we're going to see Nighthawk plant the bomb, and Bonzi with 24 health not being able to do too much. Red team wins.
He doesn't even have to plant that bomb. But as we've seen, usually these teams in the first round will go ham because they just kind of want to get a feel for what the other team is going to do and how they're going to react. And I'm willing to bet the next rounds are just going to be a little bit slower.
Right, just a tiny bit, holding back. But we see FLR on the sniper, and then we see...
Good job over by Be Quiet. He's able to get 2 kills there.
Quieting his opponents.
Yes, he sure is.
But we see a pistol to the face.
That usually will quiet someone too.
Yes, exactly.
Be Quiet and Little Knight are the 2 guys left for Keskin Esports. But, yeah.
This is very familiar. This seems like the pace at which India has been playing against Ozone. Doesn't really give us too much information on Keskin right now. Keskin, for just judging on this match, could be just as good as Ozone.
I think they have been creeping up the rankings. I know we haven't shared that with you just yet. Oh, 1-for-1 at this point in the game. I know we haven't been, and earlier we saw that India was above Keskin, but you know what, who knows? Like we said, there's so many games being played right now. Today has just been a smorgasbord of games left and right on 3 different stages.
Smorgasbord?
Yes. Oh! He just stood there a little too long, was unable to get out of the way. Wasili with that grenade kill. And it's a 3v2.
Ooh,
Let's make that 3v1. Zozo is the last man left.
Too many people. Saikovsky did a good job getting a kill with a sniper in the beginning of the match, but he stayed in that position for way too long. I would like him to be a little bit more mobile. Zozo's going to be caught off guard behind from those monitors. And another win for Keskin Esports Club.
And Wasili, that's the guy you see with the hair. The Wasili hair. That's the good luck.
Another thing is that Luxville isn't really a very good map to gauge the skills of these players, because map awareness is completely different in this map compared to other just 2D maps, or two-dimensional maps rather.
Right, usually you'll have a A bomb site, B bomb site, and just like a...
And a middle
right.
Corridor.
Here, the middle corridor is actually a big square corridor, so wherever you turn right around the corner...
Yeah, it's a cube. You play three-dimensionally, and you have to play between first and second floors and around stairs. And this is a different dynamic entirely.
And these grenades are really doing a lot of damage here. Be Quiet is able to get a kill. Zozo goes down and then finish it off with a headshot.
All right, check this out. Be Quiet goes in, sprays it down, and then rotates back around. He doesn't need to go and follow it up, but this time he does drop back down. And if it was a different team, or let's say if it was a mistake, he would have stayed there and kept spraying. Good movement by Keskin Esports.
Keskin really coming in dominant right now, and that's a 4-0 in the first half.
That's a quick win. Very serious faces though. I like.
They're not taking it for granted.
Yeah, Feller Cone. He's in the middle with a very serious face. And now we have FLR phasing in and out.
Here he is. FLR is Feller Cone, in case you guys are confused. He's using the FLR 367. ID.
He is on the camera right now, just checking out these books. Want to find out what to read. It's like, forget about it, I'm going to throw a grenade.
I'm going to shoot out into the window. Yep, there we go. And let's see if that hits anything at all.
That's enough books for me. And he goes away and looks at the window.
Oh!
And yes, it does hit.
It does hit Bonzi. It gets the first kill of the game. Nighthawk, however, also dies to a grenade. Shui is able to pull that off.
Now Tchaikovsky, he got killed in this position yet again. Will he fall to the same fate? And yes, he does. Like I mentioned before, you don't want to overcommit into one spot, and you need to rotate around if your position is exposed. An easy 5-0 for Keskin Esports Club.
It feels like India is just losing a bit of steam. They were playing better earlier in the day, but now that it's close to, like, what, 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
11 o'clock our time. I don't even know what time it is.
It's probably around, like, 9.
9-ish, maybe. They started earlier than us, obviously. We've got time zone issues, but... at this point in the night, I feel like India is really...
running low on stamina.
Running really low, yeah.
Yeah, I doubt they're going to come back and win this one. They're just playing this for some experience and setting themselves up for next time, the next tournament. They have experience playing up against all these international teams, and now they have information and know what to do next time around. Keskin Esports, what we gain from them is they're very confident. That's basically, there's not too much data that we can...
Yeah, so far all we've seen is that they are very confident. And, you know, like I said, Turkey has a history. Turkey, Azerbaijan, so it was a different team called Crew Esports. They're the ones who made it over to the Point Blank World Challenge. I think just these players from Turkey understand what it is to play on an international level, and they're really showing us. Where for Neckbreak, this is new, you know.
Exactly.
And there they are. I mean, I commend them for as well as they've done so far. And here we go. We're going to switch sides now. Neckbreak is going to be the team on the attack.
And Nighthawk gets a kill right away. Let's see if Zozo is going to be able to get another nade kill just like FLR, but instead it's Clone getting a double kill.
Not a bad start. Yeah, not a bad start for Neckbreak here. So they're going to walk through the downstairs library.
But generally, some key points to this matchup is that Keskin Esports knows how to rotate and knows how to not overcommit into positions. If you don't want to waste resources, you pick a spot, you get as many resources as possible. For example, get information, get a kill, do damage. If
Nighthawk gets a kill right there, yeah.
Exactly. If not, you get out of that position and get to a better place where you are able to get new resources.
Nighthawk is just on a roll right now. He is the one and utilizing that little kiosk so well and hiding behind it and knowing how to avoid the shots.
Now, how big does it... At what point does it stop becoming a kiosk?
I'm not sure. That definitely looks... To me, it looks like a kiosk. A lot of smiles. There's Wasili with a big smile. And like I said, it just looks like the team from India is starting to lose
that
hope.
glimmer of hope. Yeah, exactly. You said it before I did. But I mean, like, they're not out of the tournament completely yet. They still want to have fun, enjoy it, enjoy this experience.
And you know, even for showing up, all 13 teams do go home with something.
Exactly.
You know, everyone does go home with at least $1,000, I do believe.
And let's see, Be Quiet going in, playing aggressively, and able to get a few kills before he's taken out. Now it's FLR, the team leader, trying to clean it up and get the rest of the 2. Now we have Bonzi left all on his lonesome self. He was able to get a quick kill onto Keskin Esports to make it 1v2. Let's see if he'll make it, you know, a clutch win. Oh, I spoke too soon. Nighthawk cleaning it up. And it looks as if it's going to be a 7-0.
Man, Nighthawk really doing a lot of damage here. He's getting all those kills for his team. And
yeah, check it out. It's 7 kills.
Yeah, 7. Nighthawk has been doing amazing this round.
That's 1 entire round on his own, and there's only been 2 rounds played.
All right, well, Keskin Esports, I mean, this is 7-0. Can Neckbreak even put 1 game on the map?
Oh my goodness, Clone getting that first entry frag in. Little Knight caught with his pants down. Yet again, he wanted to throw a nade, but before he was able to switch to the other gun, Clone is closing it down.
All right, Nighthawk, I mean, I think that's the guy that they want to get rid of as soon as they possibly can. And FLR is the one that goes down. Headshot onto him from Shui.
Clone giving away his position, and now he's going to have to back out, but they're still committing to this room.
I'm really happy right now for Neckbreak. All 5 members are still alive. Oh, I spoke too soon. All right, they lost Shui, but they still have the advantage. They have a 1-man advantage right now.
It's a very common mistake to over-peek the corner. You want to peek and try to get a few hits in and maybe get that headshot, but after the second one, you really need to reconsider, because then the defensive position is much more comfortable in trying to get a pick off on you.
Oh gosh, it was really looking hopeful for Neckbreak. It looked like they might have been able to win this round, but with all those headshots coming in and Keskin just outplaying them.
Exactly. The red team was annihilated, as the humble font says on the screen. Keskin feeling very comfortable and looking like they might be paving their way through onto the semifinals.
I think there's a small pause in the game. We're going to get notification on what is going on, I think.
I'm sure it's a tactical pause.
Are there tactical pauses in Point Blank?
Yes, there are. And if it's not a tactical pause, it has to be a technical error. But, I mean, there are rules and regulations for that. You raise up your hand, the referee comes by, acknowledges, and there's all standard procedure for it. So I'm sure there's not a big problem right now. Just our first pause, really, throughout the entire tournament.
Right. Actually, considering that, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of technical difficulties at all. I mean, there's sometimes issues with headsets where you can't hear the game sounds, because that's extremely important, especially when playing an FPS game.
Right.
And or like the mouse has an issue. So yeah, we'll have to take a look and see what's going on. Oh, looks like it's all resolved already.
Yep.
They might have to restart it. It was a technical pause, not a tactical pause.
It was a technical pause.
Yeah, because I think they had an issue with the game, and they're just gonna restart it up.
Yep, they are in the lobby, getting ready to go in. Just waiting for Shui.
Shui is going to be ready. Shui.
Reminds me of a certain duo that had a role as Austin Powers. Mike Myers.
All right. Well, maybe it was Shui's computer that had the issue, because it was over on the India side where all the referees were in. But now he is ready. I think.
There we go. Tied his shoe. He's all done. Don't worry. No tripping is involved.
Everything is going to be good, and they're going to start it over.
8-0. Will this technical pause
help them
turn the tide?
I don't know. 8-0 is pretty tough to come back from.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I know. I have a general idea that Keskin Esports Club definitely looks very confident and doesn't look like they're going to lose.
All right. So, yeah, 8-0. I know the counter right now says 0-0, but we know that that's not the case.
It is 8-0, and they have 2 rounds, a potential 2 rounds left, or perhaps much more if Neckbreak wins more.
All right. Oh, ouch. Little Knight just blew him away. Clone just gets dropped like a fly.
Little Knight, not so little. Along with Nighthawk, not so Knight.
Or Hawk, really.
Right.
Anyway, Bonzi is going to be the last man standing here, and blue team wins. That tactical pause really, the technical pause, rather, didn't really help India at all. It just seems that Neckbreak may have been more flustered by it.
Wasili looking very casual with that lip movement. He was like, yeah. Let's check it out. Already we have Be Quiet quieting the opponent with a headshot. And Be Quiet moving up forward. Doesn't have to go anymore, though, because a nade comes in and it cleans it up.
Yeah.
That was his own nade, by the way.
He cleaned it up without even realizing it. I like how he hid behind that bookcase to make sure that he wasn't going to, you know, get killed right after throwing the nade.
Right, Tchaikovsky getting a few kills on the board, making it 2-2. Will this be the first win for India against Turkey?
I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for them to win this, you know?
Right. Oh, but Be Quiet. Quiets again, along with a cleanup by Wasili.
And that's it. That is going to be the 10-0 sweep. India had an amazing run, but it looks like Keskin is going to come out the victors here. Come out of their booth and shake some hands.
If we make a few assumptions right now, it's probably going to be the two Thailand teams, Mango and Ozone, along with Brazil, and perhaps...
It's either going to be... Well, okay, now we know that Keskin won, but earlier Keskin was really low on the list.
And second place was South Korea.
Yeah, so, I mean, again, we're going to have to take a look at the rankings, see what changed during that time, and hope that...
Turkey looked very casual going into this game, so it's either, even if they won, they wouldn't make it.
There's Vasily waving at the camera.
Yeah. So, judging by their casual appearance and their demeanor, it could have been the fact that even if they won, they might not place, therefore that's why they're casual. Or...
We don't know yet.
Yeah, because South Korea was second place in Group B, or... They're casual because they already made the second place, and we can assume that they might go into the semifinals.
This is the rankings are a mystery at this point because we haven't seen them in a very long time. But I don't blame them. Like we've been saying, there's 3 different stages and a ton of games going on at the same time that it must be really difficult to try to switch up. I mean, the wins and losses are easy, but obviously... Oh!
Well, there we go. We have the two Thailand teams, Mango and Ozone.
Keskin!
Keskin Esports going in with that win with India. And 2Kill Gaming cleaning it up for Group A.
Wow, okay, so for obviously Group A, we knew that was going to be 2Kill and Mango. That was a done deal. But Ozone and Keskin, I wonder what happened to the Korean team.
Oh, I'm kind of sad. Kind of sad, but it's okay because Turkey coming back and placing yet again in this tournament just goes to show that they are a strong team.
All right, so Mango is going, so I think it's first place in Group A versus second place in Group B, and then vice versa here. So first place Group B and second place Group A, they're the ones who's going to play. You know, I really think tomorrow we're going to be able to see a Mango versus Ozone semifinals.
Most likely, because there was a 10-0 game from 2Kill Gaming versus Mango. If it was just a difference in playstyle, then maybe they have a chance playing against Ozone, but we don't know.
So, yeah, I mean, you guys better come back tomorrow. We tune in and watch the semifinals. But after an incredibly long day and some amazing point-blank matches, I think we've ended it. I think today is over. We're going to get some rest. Make sure we come back tomorrow so that we're tip-top in shape to cast more of these games. Man, it's been a really, really long day.
You done good.
We done good.
You done good.
Thanks, guys. My name is Susie Kim. This is DZ Mins, otherwise known as Josh Kim, and we have been your hosts and casters for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and hope to see you back tomorrow.